I mean, this already looks cool, doesn't it? This is the trailer for Tavern Talk, which I assume is going to be a bit like Coffee Talk, but more like fantasy. So here we go. Oh, look at all of this. Oh man. Okay, so we're making like potions instead of coffee. And then you just chuck it away because we did it wrong. Okay, so I see. So we're trying to match the picture on the left there. Great. I really like this rumours thing. I'm having a look again because I was really intrigued by that. Oh, this is interesting. So we create quests. Is that the trailer? Look at how cute this looks. Let's have a little look. Settings. I'm going to turn the volume down slightly. Oh wow, how beautiful does this look? New. Oh, this looks beautiful. Hi Inkeep, how's it going? All nice and dandy? Yes, can't complain. How about you, Fable? All nice and dandy? Yes, all nice and dandy. I had such an exciting day. Really, really exciting. Did you go on an adventure? Oh, even better. I took a walk around the grove. Then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster or a mushroom mimic, maybe a gnome. Did it? No, but I got to take another walk around the grove. How was it? Great, I got to see the same stones, the same trees, the same amaranthine hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon, the same moss. Sounds very exciting. Oh, who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a dried nut. Well, nuts are healthy, very thrilling in sauces or as a snack. There are various nut types: walnuts, peanuts, pecan nuts. I'm allergic. Oh, I didn't know that. No worries, I mean, I never told you. I just wish something would happen in my life. Something riveting. So what you're saying is that you're missing the spice. Oh, no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me much. I was talking about the spice in your life. Ha! Oh, that's what you meant. Well, yes, exactly. That's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no nymphs, no dragons. Just a lot of salt. I'm like a bland soup. Oh, you've got a classic case of boredom, I see. Do you know what I'm feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Like, life isn't bad, but also not particularly funny. Have you tried adding some zest to your soup? Have you tried visiting a circus? Have you tried visiting a circus? Huh? Well, perhaps you can find something funny there. I'm not going into the whole circus thing. Clowns scare me. I always think they have ulterior motives. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing, but what is singing if I'm not the telling of a tale? How can I sing of things I've never lived through? Day in, day out, I live the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example, saving people, wandering through the marshes, meeting a pretty nymph. So, the thing I don't like about visual novels and stuff like this, I love them, but it's a lot of talking. I found this with Coffee Talk. This isn't something that I could stream because my voice would just be so hoarse all the time. So we've done 2 games now where we've had to talk a lot and my voice is already like hopefully the next game will be less talking. But anyhow, we are gonna say that this sounds like the opening to a grand adventure. Oh really? You think so? Well, perhaps it would be. Not that it would actually occur, because all I do is sit around and wish for things to happen. I don't even know what nymphs do. I've never met one. Taxes, maybe? Oh no, I don't think so. I would love to think about the exciting magical things I encounter. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? I'd prefer it if you didn't. Okay, maybe one day I get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I would love a drink. The usual. Yes, please. That means a sunny breeze, in case you forgot. Thank you for the reminder. Alright, so at the moment this is very much like Coffee Talk, with like, you get a person who comes in and just like, I just want my usual. It's my favourite. It always makes me feel like a feather-light nymph floating in the waves of a sunny lake. Do you want to be with a nymph or want to be the nymphs? Both? But mostly I want a sunny breeze. Message received. Though, I was wondering, I've been coming to your tavern for so long and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Oh, no. Yes was the tutorial. Yes was the tutorial. I just skipped the tutorial. Oh, jeez. I took an oath to take the secrets of my mixology to my grave. Really? No. But I do value my secret recipes. I understand. I guess I'll just have to try and recreate the sunny breeze from memory alone. I absolutely forgot the tutorial. Please. Okay, sunny breeze is a triangle. Draw recipe. Okay, so I have no idea how to even begin with a sunny breeze. A delicious sunny breeze. I think that I need to find a settings menu of some sort. Some kind of settings menu perhaps. Because everything is just so small. Maybe I'm just really old, but my eyes are like, hello? Right, let's just try something. What does that do? Okay, so that goes up into a point. Lovely. But we want something down here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, we need to chuck that away. Okay. And can we pour a little bit more? Okay. Wait. I still want some of that. So what does this one do? Okay, that's right. Lovely. What about this? Whoop, no. So what about this one? Oh yeah. Oh, that's looking nice. That's not right. Dang, this is not the right drink. Has to be a recipe from my handbook. Recipes. Ingredients. Ah, this tells you what it does, but it would be great if it was sunny breeze. Ah, so do these... Oh, wait a second. Stats. Okay. Ingredients and stats. So what is that? What is this? Like some kind of swiftness thingy and that. So is that this? Swiftness and charisma. Dexterity and charisma. It's very dexterity, charisma-y. Dexterity, charisma-y. Oh, so that's that. So we want to go for some sort of strengthy thing. Strengthy thing. Strengthy thing. Strengthy thing. Strength was that one. The blue one. Strengthy thing was the blue one. So we want more blue? No. Oh, we want fighty fight. Fighty fighty. Defense. Sword. The blue one, right? That one. Okay, so we want way more of that then. Way more? Let's just chuck it all. Can we chuck it all? Just chuck it all, it's fine. Andy's getting a real good. Alright, so let's go for the blue. I don't want too much blue though. That's a lot of blue. So do they make sword is... Do we go for the other one? Is this... Whoops. Is it this one? No, that goes the other way. That goes towards the brain. I can't actually read what they're doing. So we want one that's a bit swordy. Hey, wait. That looks good to me. Swordy. What's the swordy one? Defenses. We want one for strength. Enhance your finesse and reflexes. Enhance your strength. That's like Ignis then. This one? No! Why is that one going to crown? Gosh darn it! Have I got the wrong one? Fucking hell. Oh jeez. This isn't going well. Got the wrong thingy. Bloody hell. Come on, Vicky. It's this one. Oh no. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And then a whole lot of this one. No, I did too much. Too much of the red one. Okay, stop. Stop. Oh, no. Okay, so we need like a little bit of this one. A little bit of this. I got it, I got it, I got it. Just a little bit of that one. A little bit of this one. And then a lot of this one, right? Sunny breeze. We finally did it. Okay, ting. Ting. Okay, we finally did it. It took us 3 attempts. It took us a lot of attempts. Here you go. Enjoy. Thank you. This is exactly what I needed. Oh, crikey Nora. These adventures you dream of, are you scared that they'd be the end of you? Sometimes. But how would I know if I never try? Do you actually want to try? Well, yeah, I want to tell great stories, but never mind. I guess she doesn't want to go on her own, right? Oh, who's this now? Hello. Hello. How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right, what kind? Oh, drinkable. A drinkable drink. Very specific, thank you. I'm on my way to a fight. Need to pay someone debts. Give me something that will boost my defense, so I can claim victory. Okay, so he wants a defensive drink. I'll see what I can find. This is cool. Okay, so he wants one that will... I don't get what this means. That is defense. A lot of defense. A lot of defense. Whoop. Something with a lot of defense. So that one, a steel tonic. A steel tonic. I think with the steel tonic running through your veins, you can become the buff, charming tank of your dreams. Its cooling qualities mixed with a surprisingly spicy aroma boost your vitality to new heights and leave you impenetrable to damage. It's almost perfect. Almost. The Peak Sunrise is a sweet drink that feels like standing on a tall mountain peak. While focusing on charisma, adventurers may feel infused by the toughness of their favourite mountain range. I think I should probably go for a steel tonic. I think. I don't know what the 3 peak things mean. But we're gonna go for a steel tonic. And my ingredients. Okay, so we want something with defense. Strengthens your charisma. Raises your defense. Okay, so it's gonna be a lot of this one. Okay, and then it's got some of that one in it. So that was this one, right? Some of that one. A little bit of that. And then a little bit of this. Was it this one that did that? A steel tonic. Okay, we did it. First time. Ting. Steel tonic. Let's see how that works. This should taste like victory. Come on. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of the banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And a bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost enough to kick some ass at least. Well, alright. Bye then. The brooding type, I see. This is so pretty though, isn't it? Like, look at the dust motes and stuff. And then we've got a little crow friend, or raven friend at the top there. It's beautifully done. It really is. It's gorgeous. What are you thinking about, Fable? Oh, nothing. Just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that? Isn't that up to you? Oh, I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand, that I'm running away from where I belong. Is that what he said? Yes, he said. We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods like the stream that patters down the mountain. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do. And is that what you want to do? Yes? No? Not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for the same freedom. Of course I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my family looks after the Grove. I think they'd be fine without me. Then you should do what your heart desires. Will it stop aching then? I think so, yeah. What if destiny's never meant for me to leave? What if it did? Well, that would be a dream come true. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you. Oh, thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. Just doing my job. With whom do I have the pleasure? The name's Carolyn. You can call me Care or Lynn. Couldn't care less. Nice to meet you, Care. Lynn, what can I do for you? You do the thing with the quests, right? Yeah. Did you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. Ugh, no. I may have one for you. Or your notice board. Elaborate? Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in the Tregerin? A werewolf? That's news to me. Listen, me too didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south than Narove. Been wondering if it's the same one, just moving up, like a nomad. I thought the werewolf hype died together with that one romance novel. Ugh, you mean the one with the vampires? Yep, think so. It's a very vampire-y day today, isn't it? Nah, that just split society into two camps, Team Werewolf or Team Vampire. Oh, you mean Team Jacob or Team Edward? Oh, that was a mighty battle indeed. Which one were you, Innkeeper? Oh, which one was I? Oh, I mean, Jacob got really hot when he became a werewolf. So, Team Jacob? Werewolf. Is it the fur or the pecs? Definitely the pecs. Neither. Questionable experiences with the other, but I can't more so. I'm itching to ask for details. Don't. How about you? Wouldn't you like to know? Yes? Well, all I'm saying is the downside of looking like a wolf is getting mistaken for one. Is that the reason that you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too familiar to my Uncle Dragon. Would feel bad slaying that fella. Oh, you know, hunched back, hairy, crooked teeth. Is it a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You couldn't tell. Want to avoid an awkward family reunion, you know? Alright, anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon me? Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch. That works. On any dog, trust me. Well, good to know. Thanks, Kellen. It's not that hard. Either Kellen, Care, or Lynn. It's like the Bulbaquax thing. Bulba quacks. Yeah, we're back. We've circled back to that now, haven't we? Gotcha, Lynn. Thanks. Alright, Chief. You got a name, or is it just Inkeep? Just Inkeep for now. Playing hard to get, I see. Well, Inkeep, then before I venture on, you got a drink for me? Of course. What would you like? I'll take something powerful, something with a whole lot of strength. And don't you dare give me any of that watered down muck instead. Alright, something powerful and something with strength. Whoops. Something a bit strong. The Ignis. Perhaps. Oh, it's got to be that. Sailor's Courage. Sailor's Courage. It's got a little bit of... So, yeah. It's this one. It's a whole lot of this. With a little bit of that. I think that's probably enough. And maybe a little bit of this. It's a Sailor's Courage. Hey, we did it. We did it. There you go. A drink with 0 water as requested. Kind of matches Lynn's outfit. Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks. Where will you head? Oh, where will you head from here? Perhaps back north through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to clean up. Oh, what kind of business? God, I'm nosy. My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. I'd say she's hallucinating, but I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptake up north, so might as well humour her. It's odd, isn't it, resurrecting the dead? I think there's not much use digging up the past. The past haunts everyone willing to listen. Would you mind talking like a normal person? No. Then don't bother. This is my tavern, and I'm leaving it. Scathing. If you find any more rumours or you need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf. Don't do groups. But sure, I'll be back for more work. I'll be waiting. Speaking of rumours, you know how to turn them into a proper quest, right? Don't want them to go to waste. I could use some help. We're not skipping the tutorial this time, although we did alright with the drinks. Fine, I guess I've got a few minutes. Let me see your setup. This is where I sort all the rumours I've collected. I also keep them written down in my journal, so I don't forget. Playing Onyx, welcome. Is this like Coffee Talk? Yes. Yes, it is. It's almost exactly the same. This is nice so far. We're still in like the tutorial phase. We've learned how to make some drinks, which are more like potions actually. And now we're just figuring out how to collect rumours and put them into a quest. So we're just figuring that out. I think the best next step would be sorting the fitting snippets onto your quest page. Just drag them over and make sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise, you'll end up confusing adventurers. Once you're done, select that quill of yours and it'll be written up. Got it? Got it. Thank you for your help, Lynn. Put it on my tab. That's not how that works. Good night to you two. Alright. Time to assemble a quest. So, we want to do The Vukakin, Kerlin. Oh, is that what she was? Told me about a werewolf who was roaming around Tregarin, a potential threat to villagers. The werewolf had previously been seen in Ereve, a southern town, a nomad, or do they have a goal in mind? And the werewolf's secret weakness is playing fetch. Apparently no dog can resist the urge to run after a stick. A werewolf on detours. A reticent Vukakin passed by the Wayfarer's Inn, reporting a werewolf making their way up to Tregarin from Everay. They pose a potential threat to helpless villagers. Apparently werewolves love playing fetch. Are you brave enough to take on the quest and save Tregarin from this werewolf mayhem? From the innkeep. Alright, we're happy with that. Oh, look, he's so cute. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Right, so that's the end of the night then, I'm guessing. We're feeding our little pet. We're closing up for the night. Not indicative of the final product. This is the alpha version, alright. The 58th of the Wake. Act 1. The Wayfarer's Inn. Prelude to Bravery. Start the day. I mean, it's all very nice. It looks beautiful. It looks absolutely beautiful. Quest taken. What do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Tregarin. Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Not yet. What kind of hero are you? Looking for? One that knows the way around a difficult terrain, woods even, preferably one who's good with the bow. One that will tell me that they want the quest. Or I'm good with a bow. Yes. And I know my way around any woods. I know. And maybe I want that quest? Just maybe. No. Not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. I didn't tell you to go after a bloody werewolf though, did I, eh? Blooming heck. And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventurer. It's near a forest, you know forest, you live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they're also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you've got silver arrows for your birthday last year. And they're just collecting dust in your room. And I thought I could ask you about if anyone had taken it yet. And then, I didn't think that far, I see. Or rather I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest? Then I have to go on the quest. And I have to fight the werewolf, or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And what if, when I try to shoot it with my silver arrow, I miss and shoot a tree instead? And then the tree will be mad at me. But it won't really matter because I'll be dead. Because of the werewolf. Well, that took a quick turn. So maybe I should just put the quest back. Fable. Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take that quest? Maybe? I can't make that decision for you. Well, neither can I. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, I freeze in place. And suddenly, I'm unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Like a slime, a frozen slime that can't move. I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? My tavern is open to everyone. Oh, right. What does a slime drink? Water. And more slime. And bones. You sell bones? Only to slimes. Babel dear, you worry too much. You love the way I read it. Thank you. Thanks. I used to want to be a voice actor. It's so soothing. Oh, thank you. It's just a lot. Like, if I had to read all of this, like if I did a 3-hour stream of this would be a lot. Only to slimes. Maybe you can add my bones to your menu soon? And my accent is perfect for it. You'll just have to pick them up from the forest. I think I would have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up 3 bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable? In general? About taking the quest. It seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh, well, I do want to go on that quest. It would make a good start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic. Fable. The protector of the woods. The world. The worms. The worms? They seem like they need protecting. But every time that I think about embarking on a quest, all I can think about are all the ways in which it could go wrong. Is there something making you feel like you might fail? Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf? We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. It might. Well, heroes have a history, right? Inspirational feats that they look back on to define their bravery. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mary Morgan incident. Or the reason why no one wants to spend time with me. The Mary Morgan incident? Yes, the Mary Morgan incident. Didn't you hear of it? Oh, thank spirit word didn't carry around. It was my very first adventure. The chance to finally get out of my daily grind. And what happened? Chesky. Oh my god, this girl is a negative Nancy. Cheer up, Fable. I think she's just really anxious. Like, she's just really nervous. She's like, it's fear of the unknown, isn't it? What happened? An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. They wanted guidance from a local ranger. A merchant of Madrigaran recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure, yay! I was so excited but also very, very nervous. So, of course, it ought to go wrong. I really wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way of that. And how did it go wrong? I felt their condescending looks on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually looked. But my fear got hold of me and I led them astray. I blacked out, I think. I never get lost in the woods. But I couldn't see well, with the blood rushing in my ears and feeling dizzy. So for some stupid reason I led them along a path no one should ever pass. Past the riverbanks of the Shivermere, home to the Mary Morgan. You know of the Mary Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that is known to drown men? I'm not sure if she really differentiates between genders though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature and we finally found a way out when dawn broke. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still their laughingstock at every gathering. How am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera residing in the Quag Mangrove. They say it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. But I didn't. You seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem. But how can I not be? All I ever do is fail. I don't think that's true. You've done many wonderful things. And the future is yet to be written. I don't think anyone really wants to read my story. I would. Personally, I'm very much looking forward to hearing about your heroic ballads. So, you think I should go on the quest? Perhaps? Even after what you just heard? I almost killed those adventurers. How am I supposed to save anyone? I'll probably just make it worse. Your absence will not make it better. You don't know that. Neither do you. All we know is that without you, there will be one less person helping them. Someone else will do a better job. There might not be someone else. That would be horrible. Someone has to help those people. They can't just be abandoned. I agree. But what if I do make it worse? What if you make it better? What if you help them? Save them even? So what if you make a mistake in the middle? Or if someone else comes along to give you a hand? 4 hands are better than 2. And who knows? You might even end up joining a party. Perfect heroes do not exist anyhow. Just ones that try, even if they're scared. What if they are terrified? Then they should try terrified. At least that means they're trying. Instead of running away. Would you prefer to run? No. I think I only run because I'm better at it. But then again, I never really try anything else. Maybe I should not decide to walk away before I even tried the other path. And in a case of an emergency, better heroes can always save me again. Or you them. One day maybe. First, I'm gonna go and save all these villagers, so that at least some of us don't have to be afraid anymore. No werewolf shall stand a chance against me. Right? Right. You'll do great. I just know it. Before you go, would you like a drink to aid you on your journey? Call 0800 GTG Vicky support. I don't think I'm actually that supportive in real life. I try to be. I try to tell everyone. The thing is, I'm great at giving advice. I'm great at telling everyone that it's all going to be okay and you're going to be fine and you're going to be wonderful. And then I don't tell myself that. I need someone else to tell me to stop worrying and everything's going to be fine. Right, let's see. Does she want a drink? Do what I say, not what I do. Exactly. Yes, please. I even got new toppings in this morning, so I'm well prepared to help. That sounds wonderful. What do you have? I've got some Thunder Sage, which is said to enchant words. With its magic, you should be able to inspire others and boost their abilities through your support. And then I have a couple of golden feathers. They're extremely rare, but once in your possession, they can grant you haste. Briefly. The expiration date is a bit unpredictable. How did you get those? Pure luck. Oh, alright then, keep your secrets. So, considering all of that, do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet? So that the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity? If I want to fight, I'm gonna need that surprise round advantage, so maybe haste would be helpful too? Or maybe instead, something that can help me with diplomacy. Perhaps it's just a hungry, lost lichen after all, and it just needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we can even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that, and some additional inspiration. I'll leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe, please. Keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of my quest. But of course, I'm sure you're already aware. Sorry for backseat mixing. The hair is looking cute today. Thank you. Thank you. I'm off to a hen do this weekend, so I'm actually going to add a little bit more dark pink to the roots. Because it faded a lot, and I was like, actually, I think I preferred it brighter. You volunteer as an emotional support Canadian? Thank you. I think I'm going to need that. Are you a potioneer in this game? So you're kind of like a bartender, but instead of making drinks, you're making potions. So that's kind of cool. So they ask for a potion to aid them on their quest. And then, yeah, we make that. So this is called Tavern Talk, and that's what we're doing. We're an innkeeper. We've got quests. We've got drinks. So I think the addition of the quests is really good. Hence the lengthy talk sequence. Yes. So you've got to build that relationship with them, get to know them, and all of that. This is not something, so I wouldn't play this sort of thing on stream because it's a lot of talking. So it's probably lovely to listen to. And I enjoy doing all the voices for the characters and stuff, but it's a lot for my throat. It's a lot. Right, now that I have access to toppings, I have to be careful of how they interact with the other ingredients. Woof. Okay, so they might alter the stats in a way where I have to use different recipes than I usually would. So let's keep an eye on that. Alright, so I think we want to give her something that is charisma based, I think. Yeah, I think we want to go for the charisma, because if she can tame the wolf, she could be friends with it. She could ride it. You know, who's not going to feel a bit more awesome with a wolf on their side? So I'm going to go for the charisma one. So that was orders. This charisma one here, whatever that is, charisma plus diplomacy, is that? I can barely see it. Charisma plus, was it this intelligence? I can't actually see what the heck that is. You are great with voices. I try. Yeah, that is like a... That's like a fist there. I thought she said inspiration. Yeah, maybe inspiration. Okay, so what are these toppings then? Oh, gosh. Which seemed off. So that's haste. Inspiration. Okay, so we want to go with the Thunder Sage. So we want something that is going to give her charisma and then top it with Thunder Sage. But there it is, inspiration. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah. So that is dexterity and that is inspiration. Gives one the ability to extraordinarily motivate other people or persuade them to tell the truth. So what recipes do we have then? What recipes do we have that would be good for that? It's got to be that. A Peak's Sunrise. Peak's Sunrise with that. With Thunder Sage. Peak's Sunrise with Thunder Sage. But then that will make it more... That adds a plus to the defense. So you don't want it to do that. But I think that's what we're going to have to go with for now. We'll go with the Peak Sunrise then. It's a sweet drink. Let's do that one. So now we have to figure out what each of these does. What each of these ingredients does. Oh, if you hover over them, it tells you. Oh my god, I've just noticed that. So it's going to be a lot of this. Okay, it's going to be a lot of that. And then actually we'll want less of this then. We'll want less of that. Because that will give us that. And we probably want to go for a bit more of this. Top it up with that. Can we ting? This is not the right drink. It has to be a recipe. Okay. So maybe we don't add any of the blue. Maybe we don't add any of the blue then. Hey, wait. Maybe put the sage on last. Yeah. So we want a lot of that. Maybe we just top that up. Top it all the way up. Peak Sunrise. And there you go. Ding. Oh, look at that. Thank you. I feel much better. Braver. Bombing. No, wait. That sounds like I'm Tending to a farm. There's a lot of farmers in Tregorin. And I'm going to protect them all. Or talk to them until they feel better. I'm sure they could need that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay because of your help I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I needed. Oh, lovely. I believe in you, Fable. Thank you. I'll try to follow your example. Oh, follow your heart instead. I think that one's a better roadmap. Oh, I can't wait to tell you about my victory. Best of luck. Best of patience. Oh, I hope she does well. Hope Fable will be alright. Yeah, me too. I hope they don't run into a clown. Farmers do love to talk. Maybe they could become friends. Fable the mighty hero and their best friend the magic clown. Is that a thing? I don't want it to be friends with the clown. I want it to befriend the wolf. That's what I want. I think this is so cute. This is how we end every day, I think. Okay, Act 1, The Wayfarer's Inn. New friends and former enemies. Oh, look what we've got. Look what we've got here. Lanky fella. I thought it was a girl. Could be a boy. Innkeeper, drink for me and this lanky fella. Oh, it's good to see you too, Lynn. She meant to say please. Welcome back, Fable. Andu is adorable. I know. I want an Andu. Welcome back, Fable. You look alive. Thank you. I am. That seems like a given. I'm just happy to see them doing well and with a friend. We ain't friends. We're not? So you didn't join a party? No. Oh, then what is the drink about? No, this isn't the werewolf. This is the Volcakin who told us about the werewolf. I don't know what a Volcakin is, but there you go. This isn't the werewolf. They always get mistaken for a werewolf, which is why they didn't go after the werewolf themselves. They may be very annoying, but they did just help me solve a family feud of 10 years. Oh, so was it the uncle? Okay then. So I do owe them some of your dishwater at least. Family feud? I wouldn't call it a feud. More of a miscommunication. No, it was a feud. I was gonna kill him. I thought that was a joke. It wasn't. Oh. But no one died? No. Elfie here was able to prevent it. It's Fable? I guess Fable is a they them, yeah? Whatever. Does this perchance have something to do with your quest? It does! I stopped her from killing the werewolf. Elaborate, please? I was going to kill the werewolf. They stopped me from killing the werewolf. What's not to get? A lot. I think she's confused because the quest was to save the villagers from the werewolf. And now it sounds like I saved the werewolf from you. Which I did. Kind of. I also remember you saying that you didn't want the quest, Lynn. I didn't. Was there by chance? Well, they were both stealing sheep. Wasn't. Sure was. Adventuring pay ain't what it once was. So you steal other people's sheep? Mind your own business. How does any of this lead to a successful quest? Well, after leaving your tavern, I travelled swiftly through the Ashen Grove. I reached the borders of Tregorin right after dawn. The vineyard stretched far ahead, and I saw the one or other farm nestled in between. Truly idyllic, at least before sunset.
Do you have trouble in the dark?
Emotionally?
Visually?
A little. I mean, I reckon I can still see more than a human could, but darkness is darkness, and I'm no owl.
Thanks, Spirit. You're already weird enough.
Anyway, luckily darkness doesn't affect my hearing. So, I heard a creaking fence and footsteps that are failing at keeping quiet.
Your ears are failing at being small.
So I sneak closer and I see a werewolf-esque shape picking up a tiny sheep.
I was petting it.
Thinking she was going to steal it, I summoned all my courage and I stepped out of the shadows and I said, "Good evening, werewolf. Please put down the sheep." I didn't expect it to be in full sense, of course, but I wanted to be polite. And I thought it might confuse her.
It did confuse me, all right. Who the heck sees a werewolf and first thing they do is greet them?
A polite person.
Or an insane one.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
Because I ain't a werewolf.
He wasn't that different. But I'm skipping ahead. To my surprise, instead of a growl, the werewolf, or not werewolf, responded with, "What?" Surprised my plan worked, I said again, "Please put down the sheep." Because stealing a sheep isn't very nice. And she asked who I was.
No, I asked, "Who are you? A god?"
I was about to introduce myself when we heard this blood-curdling growl.
Please, it was barely a bark.
It made my blood freeze in my veins. Hearing heavy footsteps, I barely dared to turn around.
You turned immediately.
And when I did, I stared into the twisted face of a werewolf. Yellow gleaming eyes,
gleaming with jaundice.
Sharp teeth, giant claws. He looked like he wanted to eat me right up.
He did.
But before I could beg for mercy, something rushed past me and lunged at the werewolf. But I regained my composure, Kerlin and the werewolf were on the ground, fighting tooth and nail.
And the sheep? Obviously, I set it down before. So you came to Fable's aid? No, that ain't it. I noticed the wolf's flannel rags. They were blue, checkered, had an uneven print. Just like the kind of stuff Uncle Dragon likes to wear. That old fucker. Hey, why can't I say that? Fuck. What the Youth protection. The age rating assessment is quite harsh. Anyway, it was dressed like Uncle Dragon, smelt like Uncle Dragon, thought like him too. I was joking when I brought it up before, you know. Haven't seen that old man in years. The only way I can bring him up these days is by joking. Because of the feud? Yes. He used to be my favourite uncle, but then he changed. Became irritable and angry, distant, fought a lot with Uncle Fedor. I swear they put a good place joke in there with the why can't I say this? They used a good place joke. Magical censorship? Yeah. Became irritable and angry, distant, fought a lot with Uncle Fedor. Cared more about the moon than he did his own family. Eventually, he just left. Ran away, without a word. Left us and Uncle Fedor behind to worry senseless. Until we found a letter saying not to look for him, and all their savings missing. Swore I was gonna kill him if I ever saw him again. So that's why you wanted to talk it out with your fists. I tried, but Elfie stopped me. I'm glad they did.
How did you figure that out? Well, she was yelling at him. I tried to get their attention by telling them to stop, but they wouldn't listen, so it got them to stop for long enough to get them to listen to me. I threatened that if they didn't stop to talk, I would shoot them both. I would have never done that, of course, but they must have believed me because they actually stopped to listen.
Looked mighty scary there, little guy.
Thank you. I set them down and I made sure to be between them, so that if they wanted to fight, they would have to go through me.
Well, that sounds dangerous. Wouldn't have stopped for them.
What?
You're the size of a stick. You think you can stop 2 angry wolves?
Well, anyway, I used the opportunity to figure out what was going on. And that's how I found out about Mr. Dragon and Kerlin and the disagreement.
Feud.
The feud, sure. Turns out that after Mr. Dragon was turned, he was too ashamed to admit it. And that ended up hurting all the people he cared about. That's no excuse, of course.
No, it ain't. If we had known, we'd have helped him best we could. At the very least, would have built a sturdy shed with scratch-proof walls for full moons.
He didn't expect that, though. So he decided to fix the problem by leaving. Deal with it alone, all of that. But that only made it worse. Of course, he was too embarrassed to come back, so he just focused on the whole werewolf thing and not any of the human things. That's something he and Kerlin have in common. What? The stubbornness and unwillingness to ask for help. But they had to talk about it. The silent resentment wasn't good for either of them.
And you got them to do that? The little stick is strangely persuasive. Oh. Something about their earnesty is frustratingly inspiring. Had us talking about it before I even realised I didn't want to. Maybe because you did want to. Maybe. And how did it go? Fine. We'll take some time to accept his apology. We'll have to see him change first. And apologise to Uncle Fedor and the rest. But it was good to see him again. Guess a hug did feel better than a great sword in his gut. Oh, wonderful.
Of course there's still the problem with the whole werewolf thing.
Idiot got so obsessed with the cure he can still barely control himself.
We helped him realise that even a cure couldn't change what he's done. That he has to accept that he's different now. Learn how to live again. Of course that isn't easy. No change ever is. I learned that from you. But we have a group of werewolves living near our settlement. A small community that enjoys the company of our warm trees. They taught me about the phases of the 7 moons and the secrets of the moon signs.
That sounds like a bunch of...
It's real. You're a crescent moose.
Huh.
We introduced Mr. Dragon to them, and they promised they would take him in and help him deal with his lycanthropy.
Well, that sounds great.
It is. It's a happy ending.
Well, I wouldn't call it an end, rather the beginning of something new.
So the end of an adventure is just the beginning of a new one?
Exactly.
Oh, I like that.
So after your heroic therapy session, you two decided to grab a drink together? Got offered to spend the day at the settlement. But they don't serve anything strong enough for my tastes. Plus, Elfie was dying to go back here. Was talking about how they needed to update you on everything non-stop. Would think they live here or something.
Oh, I had to report back about the quest.
Oh, I'm glad you did. So, drink? What can I offer you, Lynn? Surprise me with something that fits my strength and brawn. Okay, strength and brawn. Strength and brawn. Well, I mean, they had that last time. What does this do? Strength and brawn.
Strength and brawn. I mean, this is what they had last time. So maybe we just give them that again. We could make them a frosted lagoon. But then top it with thunder sage. Because we gave them a sailor's courage last time. Frosted lagoon. That would just give them more of this though. And we don't want that. Strength and brawn. Strength and brawn. I think it's got to be that one, hasn't it? Frosted Lagoon? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for a Frosted Lagoon. And what's the brain one? Is it this one? Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go full in on the... Let's go full in on that. Is that not right? That's not a drink. We've got a Frosted Lagoon. Let's go for it. Let's see if she likes that. Frosted Lagoon. That looks wicked, doesn't it? Surprise. Let's just say I'm surprised. Could do with less of a surprise next time, though. Got it? Fable, what about you?
Do you have something that will calm me down? Maybe even bring some agility back? I'd like to feel dexterous again. That sort of stressful day, night, morning, sequence of events.
Okay, so something... Oh, Sunny Breeze again? Sunny Breeze again, perhaps? Just a Sunny Breeze again? Yeah, let's do a... She likes a Sunny Breeze. Let's do a Sunny Breeze. Lots of that. Boop. And then a little bit of this. Boop. And a little bit of that. Boop. Come on now. No? Okay. Have I done too much green? Just a little bit more, Andu. A little bit more, baby. No, just a little bit more. Not too much, not too much, not too much. Gosh darn it, how do I stop? Okay, so then we do one of that. And one of this. A Sunny Breeze. I think that's fine. Sunny Breeze. Boop. Here you go.
Thank you. Wow, this is perfect.
I think maybe Lynn wanted her usual. You both look tired. Have you considered sleep? Because it tastes so bad. Well, so do you.
Maybe sleep is a good idea. Kellen, do you have a place to sleep?
I can sleep anywhere. It's a talent. That's depressing. I have a free room, you can stay in there. I'll count it as payment for your help with the quest. Fine. Later, Alfie. See you later. Are you heading home, Fable? Not yet, if that's okay. I think I'd like to stay here for a little longer. Calm down a bit before I check on all my plants. Unless you need to close up. No, stay, please. It's fine. Stay, please. It's fine. Did you enjoy your first quest? I did. It was scary and different than I expected. But I didn't know I was so good at pretending to be charming. Have you considered that you weren't pretending? I hope this isn't going to be my last adventure. I think this is just the beginning. Oh, that would be nice. Do you think I'm going to save the world one day? That's a very tall ask. You're right. I'm not cut out for that. I didn't say that. I would just prefer if the world did not end. Right. Well, let's hope not. I like this world, and a calamity like that would be disastrous. Even if it would make for a good song. I did that in my own voice instead of Fable's voice, but never mind. Or for a sad one. Or both. Thank you for believing in me, Innkeeper. Always. I can't wait to hear about your next quest. Me neither. I should probably make a new quest. A little later? Oh, what have we got here? We got a couple of new characters covered in goop. Why are they covered in goop? Good day, little green mortal. Good day, Mr. Vampire. And good day to you too, illustrious innkeeper. Good evening, vampire. That's the best you can do. I'm running out of lines. And voices. So you're one of those empty babblers. Pardon me? See, I told you, empty. Yes, you were very right indeed. She does look delicious. That's not what I said. Either way, what a snack. Thank you. Though I should let you know, I'm not on the menu. What a great day of woe. First my cape, and now this. You have a cape? The most exquisite one in all of Asteria. Words would not be able to do justice to its beauty. Have you seen it, by the way? No. That's why we're here. Perhaps the slime ate your cape? That little creature doesn't seem like it would do such a horrible thing. Does it have a name? I never asked. Probably not. Maybe you should sometime. Speaking of names, what may yours be, little leafling? Oh, that's Fable, the great and coming hero from the Ashen Grove. Just Fable is fine. How about you, Mr. Vampire? Me? What other vampires are here in the room? Hopefully none, but you can never know for sure. My name is Sir Alphonse Louis Frederic Duquette de Lusong. It's long for Kyle. Kyle? Kyle? May I ask for your name as well, miss? You may stop calling me miss. Sorry. Call me Rhea instead. Rhea Frostgrip. Well, nice to meet you, Rhea Frostgrip, Kyle, and unnamed slime. Indeed, welcome to my tavern. I completely misgendered Rhea. Oops. Maybe she just got a very deep dwarven voice. Now that we're past the pleasantries, what would you like to tell me about that cape? Well, it's some sort of invisibility cape. It's one of his blabbering is to believed. Well, that sounds very magical. It is, but he seems to have lost it. I have? You have? What a great tragedy. My cape of invisibility is of utter importance. If I do not get it back, I'm afraid I shall perish immediately. Well, that sounds very magical. Dearest innkeeper, dearest Fable, I must retrieve my cape. Could you please help me? Oh, I think I know just what to do. Are we making a quest? Dear player, you've reached the end of the Tavern Talk demo. The beard really throws you off. It really did throw me off. It's been a pleasure to take you on this little journey through the Wayfarer's Inn. We completed the demo, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little insight into the adventures to come. I did. Farewell and see you next time. Oh, and look, there's the team. I like that. You've reached the end of the story for now. Thank you for playing. It's already wishlisted. Oh, that was wonderful. I loved that. And I will do a feedback survey at some point. But thank you for checking out Tavern Talk with me. How lovely was that? I probably wouldn't play that on stream just because it's a lot of talking. But it is beautiful. It is beautiful. So there you go. Invisible cape is missing. Really living up to its name. Where did I put that invisibility cape? Where indeed did I put it? Right. So there you go. Thanks for checking out Tavern Talk with me. I'll see you next time for some more lovely new demos.